Most people go to Playboy magazine for the pictures, but not me. I like the interviews in there. I like the Q&A format of the interviews in there, and they would speak to important people, people that had something to say. And I got an idea, in that time when everybody was just throwing money at me and saying, "What will you do next, Geoffrey?" I thought about doing a series of interview books. And the first one I did was the Lost Beatle interviews for Penguin, but the imprint is called Dutton. I did many, many books for Penguin back in the day. I'm sure they wouldn't take my phone call now, but there was a time. And what we have in this book, which I think is kind of cool, this is like a good book for the toilet, You just put it in a thing and you can just read for a minute and then, you don't have to go through the whole thing. They're interviews with the Beatles and their friends and family and co-workers and a lot of research, and they're really hard to do. If you sit there and write just like a book, a narrative, it's one thing, but if you got an hour here, you have to take tapes, and you have to take these audio tapes and you have to turn them into text, and you have to put all the punctuation. It's really hard to do. I had assistants in those days that helped me. And this is one of the many of 30 books that I wrote back then, and a few new ones as well that haven't come out, like the Lost John Lennon interviews, Glass Onion. I think there's about, 5 or 6 of these interview books that I did. For the sake of brevity, let the cameraman off the hook here, man. I will tell you that, yes, there is a series of interview books by me. Sometimes Beatle fans accuse me of making shit up. It's a little hard to make shit, which I don't. But this is like, they get defensive because I maybe say something about their heroes, and they don't like that shit. So they throw all kinds of shit at me. But it's a little hard to make stuff up that's on a tape. So all these interview series books are from tapes, generally speaking. And boy, is that hard to do. It takes a long time to do all these transcripts and put them into books. And I think that they're useful historical documents because you don't have to depend on Geoffrey Giuliano's filtered idea of what happened historically. You just take a look at the transcripts and you can see for yourself. There's lawsuits in here, there's press releases, there's unpublished interviews, there's my iPhone going off, there's all kinds of stuff, So I hope that you'll enjoy these. They're coming out on Icon Editions, my own imprint, finally free of the tyrannical hold of the publishers on the author. Now we just have to deal with iBooks. But it'll be coming out at some point in the near future, and you can get it at iconeditions.net, iBooks, or wherever revolutionary books are sold. I hope you enjoy it.